Fellow Toastmasters and guests, today marks an auspicious occasion because we should pay tribute to our former president, Mike Crosby. You may have already known things that he has done and things about him, but I'd like to retell you anyway, so sit back and just listen to what I have to say. That way, when you hear it again, you will agree that he is a stand-up guy. Well, what do we know about Mike? We know he always comes in well-dressed, right? Yes. But you know what they say about people who are well-dressed? His wife is good at picking up clothes. What else do we know about Mike? Mike is the Humor Masters founder of this club. He's the founder of this club. Therefore, he is a pioneer. Yes? Yeah. So, why did the pioneers cross the country in covered wagons?
Why? But they didn't have cars.
Very close. I like that, Doc. Because they didn't want to wait 40 years for a train. The other thing about Mike that we know, he works for Biola University. Biola University, for those of you who don't know, it's an acronym actually. It stands for Bible Institute of Los Angeles. So that tells you that Mike is a religious guy because he works for a religious institution. Now let me tell you something. We're talking about Bible here. The top 5 reasons why Eve was created. Number 5, God was worried that Adam would frequently become lost in the garden because he would not ask for directions. At number 4, God knew that one day Adam would require someone to locate and hand him the remote. At number 3, God knew Adam would never remember which night to put his garbage on the curb. At number 2, God knew if the world was to be populated, men would never be able to handle the pain and discomfort of childbearing. And lastly, for number 1, ta-da-da-da, when God finished the creation of Adam, he stepped back, scratched his head and said, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's enough of the Bible jokes. Let's go back to Mike. Mike is a past Division D governor. He is a leader. Now, I'd like to compare Mike to what President Clinton said when he was in office. He said, running a country is a lot like running a cemetery. You've got a lot of people under you and nobody's listening. But actually, folks, that was the opposite of what happened to Mike. Do you know he was such a great leader that his 4 area governors are so dedicated to him, they're a member of this club. We have Sylvia, Marcia, Randy, who's not here,
And Ben.
and Ben. Ben, there you are. He's so dedicated. So what else do we know about Mike? He also coached his kids' school team. So what does that make him? A motivator. A motivator. Well, a few months ago, Mike told us a few things about motivation. In fact, he had pictures for us. So I'm wondering, let me tell you one of the things he had there. Ambition. Ambition is the journey of 1,000 miles, sometimes that ends very, very badly. I don't think this is one of the motivations he gave his kids' school team. Lastly, Mike has been the Toastmaster of the Year. He is a peace seeker, don't you agree? Now, I will compare him to President Obama winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Except President Obama, he got that award. I'm sorry, I'm taking some of your Peace Prize limelight, John. President Obama is a promise to perform. He's going to close that Guantanamo prison, while Mike, he's already performed. He's closed the basic competent communication manual. Another thing that Obama promises to perform is end the Iraq War. While Mike, he ended the chaos of recruiting contest volunteers because he's the first to volunteer. And lastly, President Obama's promise to perform is to ban extreme techniques in interrogating terrorists. Mike has interrogated his fellow Toastmasters to get to know them better. No, he doesn't have terrorist techniques like pitching fingers or anything like that. So there you have it. You know more of the man, and that's why, joking aside, past President Mike has taken us to the next level. He's brought character to our specialty club. So Mike, I would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart for being 2008-2009 President of Humor Masters.